Right, welcome back. So today is day 9, and what are we going to be doing today? We are going to be creating our AI Financial Assistant Chatbot. So we are going to be having a chat with our AI. That's what we are going to be doing today. But basically, we'll be using the OpenAI, MongoDB, Node.js, and Express. Today we'll work on the back end only. Then we'll test with Postman. Then day 10, we are going to build the front end chatbot, even using socket.ai. It's going to be real time. The chat is going to be real time. So stick to the end. This is brought to you by the Global Genius. The Global Genius is my online platform where I teach on web development. Okay. If you really want to become a web developer, you want to really acquire the skills, the Global Genius is for you. Okay. So imagine opening your finance app or your bank app, and instead of manually analyzing your expenses, your you simply chat with an AI financial advisor that understands your spending habits, suggests saving tips, and even categorize your transaction automatically. All right. The other time somebody was telling me that he is not understanding it. His money is being withdrawn. He's not really understanding how the spending, the withdrawal, the transfer is going, that his money is no longer, he's suspecting that somebody is taking his money. This is something the AI can actually do for you. Following your transactions and everything, the history it has kept, you can actually ask AI for this question, and AI will analyze your financial, your history, and tell you exactly what is happening. Okay. So today we are building exactly that, where our AI is going to be helping us, giving us financial tips. All right, categorize our transactions automatically. Okay, so by the end of this tutorial, you're going to learn how to build an AI chatbot backend using OpenAI. I'm going to make it very simple for you. You're going to understand, you're going to send financial prompts to chat and to GPT, and then you store chat history in MongoDB. So as we are chatting with AI, we'll also be storing our chat history in MongoDB. We'll connect everything using Express.js, create a production-ready AI financial assistant. So this is the 9 of our AI FinTech expense tracker series. Now, this application is not just only FinTech app, it is also expense tracker. All right, it helps our users to also track their expenses and give them tips. And today we are adding the real artificial intelligence in our application. So let's get into it. Now, sometimes I wonder, you guys that said that you want a job, or some of you say there are no jobs, is a lie. There are a lot of jobs out there. Short, jobs that are available developers cannot even meet up. Do you know why? You don't have the skills enough. You don't have the enough skills. You don't. I was actually talking with one of the participants of this program, and from his own perspective, he thinks that he have the skills. And when I started asking him some questions about JavaScript, TypeScript, I started asking him some questions that real developers are supposed to have, build real applications. He couldn't. He was like, "Oh, really? I need this mentorship." Do you understand? And he's making plans to pay for this mentorship. Okay, this mentorship is going to give you crash courses on JavaScript, all right, bring you up to the level of being employed, TypeScript, React, Tailwind CSS, Nest.js, Express, Node.js, Prisma, MongoDB, Socket.io, OpenAI, and GitHub. You're going to get this crash course. You're going to get all these crash courses. Okay. Now, you can pay for the 30 days mentorship is 50K, and this 30 days is only available on this cohort. In the next cohort, I'm not going to have it again. Just by February 14th, all right, this 30 days cohort will not be available again. All right. Now, the 6 months mentorship, you're going to be building 4 different full web applications, AI powered too. All right. And you're also going to have these crash courses. And then if you pay before 14, if you pay on or before 14, you're going to get it for 100K. But after that, after 14, it is 200K. After 14, don't come back and ask you want no, but I won't talk to you. All right. After 14th. Now the thing is that I'm only taking 10 students in this cohort. 4 students have actually registered for this. Is remaining 6 slots. Okay. A word is enough for the wise. Okay, if you still want to be wasting your time, you don't want to upgrade of skill, understand how these things work, and you being able to build applications, have a very attractive portfolio, have the skill set. if you go for interview, you kill the interview. If you're not ready for it, no problem. All right. But if you just want to, no problem, you can code along. All right. Just copy code. As I'm doing, just be copying the code. Run your code. If it was, fine, thank God. But that will not get to where you want to go to. It can't get to a job. You can't get to a job. So you need this mentorship. And if you get it before February 14th, you get it for 100K. After that is 200K. This cohort, the deadline is on the 1st of March. Okay. From 1st of March, the next cohort is going to be 300K. So you better, if you really want to make something out of this, you better take this program. Okay. So this is my WhatsApp number. You can DM me. All right. So let us take a look at what we are going to be building. What is our project overview? You can see that this is not just a coding lesson. I try to show you how real applications work. This is more of a tutorial and a coding class. Here is what our chatbot will do. Our chatbot will send financial questions. So our users from the front end will send financial questions to our AI. Then our back end will receive the request, then send the request to OpenAI. Then OpenAI will respond with the advice. Then the chat will get stored in MongoDB. Then the chat history can also be retrieved later if you want it. And then um, that is how it works. Okay, that is how it works. So now let's show you. This is our chat model. So this is the first code we are going to write. So let's go to our Prisma. Go to your schema.prisma. That's your backend. But before we do that, I'm going to do um, git switch cd9. Okay. Now I am on branch day 9. So yes, I'll do cd backend. All right. So now if I go to Prisma, the schema, I am going to add this model that we have, the chat model. So let me take this guy somewhere here. So basically I'm just going to copy. I'll copy this, then just make some amendments. So first of all, I will change this to chat message. To chat message. And I will leave the ID, I will leave the user ID. Then role is the next thing and content is the next thing. So let me remove the amount. So this description will not be, the role is that who sent this message? Is it the user or AI assistant? Okay. Who sent, is it AI assistant or our user? Then the content, sorry, the content, okay, what's the content of the message? It's not optional, it's compulsory. Okay, so that's what we have here. So here we did not even have linking it to who sent this message, but I think we should leave it here. We should have it. Yeah, we should actually have this relationship here because who sent this message? We need to know. So we'll leave it here. So the next thing is to let's go and add. Let's go to our. Let's go and add a chat handler. All right. So I will go to my. But after doing this, all right, let us MPS generate so that it will generate this new model we have. MPS Prisma, sorry, is Prisma generate. Okay. So while it is generating, I would open up I will go to my source controllers. I will go to AI controller. It's like we have an error. So let me see what the error is all about. Okay. They are just giving me a notice. It's not an error. They are just giving me a notice that there is a new version. So now I will go to AI controller. Okay, that's where I will go to. So I'm going to create a new handler, the handler that will handle our chat message. So I'm going to say export const, I'll say chat with AI, all right, is equal to, it's an asynchronous function. Did I get it right? Yeah. So asynchronous function, all right, but is going to take in the request. The request is going to be of type auth request, because we are going to make use of the user ID that we have in the auth request. Um, we are also going to have the response as a response from, okay, we already have it. Okay, so now we're expecting that the user, all right, will give us a message. So we are going to destructure the message from the body. So we say rec.body. Say rec.body. So we destructure the message in the body. And then let us now create, because now we will what we are going to do is this. I think we should even put this thing in a transaction. Okay, what do you think? What do you think? We should put it in a transaction so that, okay, now there's no need. If the what's it called again? If AI fails to maybe generate a reply, okay, we'll have a default one, so it's okay. But you can also try it and put it in transaction. So I'll say Prisma dot chat message. Really, 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 really. Okay, I don't even have Prisma imported here. So sorry, I have to import Prisma. Okay, Prisma dot chat message, yeah, dot create. Yes, then we'll give it data. The data we want to give it is so let us first of all, while we have gotten this message, let us also get the user ID from our rec.user, but we are typecasting it to a string because it could be null. So now I will say data. Now you see here, this is I'm writing TypeScript and I'm not explaining my code, but you can just code along. But the thing is that, do you really understand what I'm doing here? Do you really understand? This is why you need the crash course on both JavaScript and TypeScript so that you understand what I'm doing here. And you're supposed to take this crash course before we even start the remaining three applications. Okay, so now we'll have data. So it needs the user ID. It also needs the role. In this case, it's going to be user. We could actually have an enum for this our role. Yeah, we could actually have an enum for this our role. So then the next one is content. Now this is something we can actually upgrade. The content is actually message. Okay, so now this will create the message and store it in the database. After doing that, what else do we want to do? Let's see the next line of code. So we now want to talk to AI. So we'll talk to AI, and then I think we have been repeating this message over and over again. Why don't us put it in we could put it in a service. Okay. If this was a production completion, if it was a production high application, we can actually abstract, refactor our code and put everything in OpenAI. Our OpenAI should be exported somewhere. I exported this OpenAI somewhere. Okay, so this OpenAI, I will go to the the AI service, watch what I'm going to do so that I can have access to that OpenAI. I will go to this service, and this OpenAI here, I'm going to put export so that I can use it from outside here. So I'll go back to my controller. And then I would have OpenAI. I'm going to import it now. It's going to be available. dot chats, right? Chat dot completion dot sorry dot create. So what are we creating? We would have this, and our model is what? Our model is GPT GPT for which model? We have been using 4.1 GPT 4.1 mini. You see, this is the reason why we need to have this code somewhere. So that we need to have it somewhere and we export it and be using it. So that we don't have I think that's what we should do. Okay. So the model is this, then the messages is this. The first message will have role. This case, this role is system. Content. So the content is you are a financial assistant. In the mentorship program, we are going to have a crash course on OpenAI and how to use it. Okay, so you are a financial assistant. Let me bring this down. Helping users manage. Financial assistant helping users manage spending, saving, and budgeting. Okay, so then the next message would have the role will be user. Okay, and our content. Our content is going to come from um, it's going to come from the message that the user is going to send. Okay, so remember, we got a message from the user here. We got a message from the user here. So that's what we are passing in here. Okay, so I think we are cool. So let's see the next line of code. So now, okay, so after doing this, um, I will collapse it so that I will have some space. So we are going to now get the reply from AI reply, and we'll get it from completion dot choices, the first one, dot um, dot message dot content. Am I correct? Let's see. All right, that's correct. Okay. So once we have gotten the reply from AI, so we also need to save it. So we need to save it in the database. So we say with prisma dot chat message dot create. And then what are we creating? We are creating okay, so we will create data, and then the user ID is the one we already have. And then the role is going to be assistant, like assist. This is supposed to be in an enum. Okay. Now, if I took time to plan this application, these are the things I would actually have. So, but if the message or content, the content is going to be AI reply. But what if this AI reply is null or empty, all right, or undefined? We say AI has no reply. So in case AI has no reply. So in case, all right, it didn't give us, it failed, it didn't give us any reply. So we do that. Now, you see, you see, I don't need to explain this operator. These are the things we teach. All right. That's why I said, apart from copying code, watching to coding tutorial like this and copying code, it's not going to help you much if you don't really understand the code. All right. If ChatGPT gives you a code, now can you really understand that code? If you can read other people's code perfectly, that means you're a very good programmer. Now, once we have done that, we now need to send res.json, okay, and we'll say reply is AI reply. Okay, good. So, but did you put it in a try catch? No, that's my bad. Everything is supposed to be in a try catch. Sorry. So I'll take everything out. I'll take everything out. Sorry, where did we even start? Okay, so let me save so that it go formatted. So I'll take everything from here. I'll put it in a try catch. Okay, I'll put it in a try catch. I hope you understand what a try catch is. And then I will catch here. The error is going to be of type any. And then if there's any error, I'll say res the status of 500 dot JSON, and then I'll pass a message. The message is an internal error occurred. Uh, a server internal error, server or AI. Okay, can we say that we don't know whether it's AI or not? So we say a server internal error occurred. Okay, we don't really know. We don't really know if it is AI, the error is from AI or not, but we don't want to send the error message. So this is okay now. So now we can now actually chat with AI and get response, and our chat will be saved in the database. But now, what if we want to get the history? What if when the user now logs in again, they want to get the history of their chat with the AI? What do we do? Let us create a handler that can actually retrieve it. So we say export const get chart history, okay, is equal to async, blah, 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 like this. So I would pick this from here, put it here. I will put in a try catch, lest I forget. And when I catch the error of type any. And then what do I do? What do I do? So I'll say res dot status of 500 again, and dot JSON of message. The message is internal server error. All right. So now let us go and fetch in our try block. Let us go and fetch. So first of all, I will get the user ID from the request object. Rec.user ID as a string. I'll typecast it to a string, and then I would fetch await prisma dot chat message dot find many. Okay, find many, and then I'm finding many where user ID is this. All right, so I'm going to get all the messages that the user is this, and then what am I going to do? Still going to order them. I will order by Okay, sorry. I will order by ascending or no? Okay, sorry. Oh, okay. So I'm going to order by, sorry, my bad. I will order by the created date so that created and it's going to be ascending. Okay, so now once I get the chart, I will store it in this chart variable, const chart, and then that is what I'm going to be sending out. So I'll say res.json. What is wrong? Something is wrong. Oh, sorry, I'm not supposed to do it here. Calm down. I'll say res.json. Okay, I'm sending the charts. All right. So this is cool. So now we can actually chat with the with AI chatbot. We chat with it, get reply. We also save it. We can also fetch the history. So after doing all of this, what do we need to do? Now let us go and add it to our AI route. So go to your AI route. Go to your AI route. So we have AI router. So let's do a post, and then this post would be AI router.chat. Okay. So AI / chat. Then let us protect this route, and then we are going to say chat with AI. So it's like okay, this is cool. Then the next one, let us also say AI router dot get. So we are going to get, this time around, we are not doing post. We are getting the chat history. Okay, sorry, it's going to be / chat, then history. Then we'd also protect it, out middleware, and then what's even the name of the handler again? What did we call it? Get chat history. Okay. So get chat history. All right. We are cool. Everything is fine. Everything marama. All right. So the next thing we have to do is let's go and test with Postman. Okay. So I will come here. I will say npm run dev. Okay. Everything is cool. Our server is restarting. Okay. Our server has restarted. So let's go to Postman. Okay, I've already tested it before, but let me try again. So now I am logged in, but the user, our, okay, so first of all, if I go on to get the history that I already have with this AI is going to give me the history. So here I'm using API AI / chart history, and it's a get. So if I do get, it's going to give me the history of our chart. I run again. Okay, it says nothing. Don't I have authorization here? I have. Okay. Okay, so let's go and let's get a chart. No, this is ask. This is chart. This is an okay. So let me remove the history. Okay. And I'm going to make it a post. And the token is still here. I'll go to the body. And I'll say, how can I reduce my monthly expenses? Okay, so this is my chat with AI. So if I hit send, it will send it and it's going to give me AI response. Okay, you can see the reply from AI. How can I reduce my monthly expenses? It says reducing monthly expenses can help you, blah, 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 blah. So see this reply. And if I go to our Prisma Studio, if I go to Prisma Studio, let me open another bash. If I go to CD backend, if I go to Prisma Studio, let's go and see our database. NPS Prisma Studio. Hmm. Okay. So now you're going to see the chat we just have now has been stored. Um, so the chat message is this. Prisma unable to run script. Something is wrong. Okay. We have two chats here. Hmm. Something must have broken. Okay, but now, I have been playing around with this my database. I don't even know the database I'm even using safe. So that could be the problem. So, but if I go back to Postman and ask for my chat history. So if I now go back here and say history, all right, with the history, it doesn't need any message. Okay, by default, I'm going to be sending my user ID. So once I hit send, it's going to give me the history. So there is an error. It says syntax expected JSON input. Okay, first of all, let me go and check our history. What does it expect from us? What does our history expect from us? Where is it again? Our AI controller, get history. Okay. So this is supposed to be cool. We already have our user ID in there. So let's see again. It says our authorization is cool, our body. We are not expecting anything in the body now. We are not using the body. What else could be the problem here? Okay. So if I go again, you say, oh, sorry, I'm using a post instead of a get. If you go back, our endpoint, our route here is where is it? AI route. AI route is a get. So I cannot use a post method to get. So I'm going to use, so I will use a get. All right, and then hit send. You see, it gives us the history. So I have two messages here. This is the first one. This is me, the user. Look at the row, the user. And I'm asking, the content is how can I reduce my monthly expenses? Then the second one is AI. And you can see the role is this. And it is by the same user. Look at the same user ID. Look at it. And this is the reply of AI. So everything is working now. We could actually send chat with AI and also retrieve. So by in the term, we are now going to, instead of doing this with Postman, we are going to create the front end interface so we can do all these things from the front end. Okay, one step at a time, baby steps. Okay, so now we have tested with AI. So these are some examples you can actually try out. You can tell AI analyze my spending pattern. All right, so let me go and ask AI to analyze my spending pattern. Let's go. But remember, as you're testing, it's your money that is going. Oh, all right, because as you're doing, AI is also, they're collecting their money. So the message here would be analyze, and analyze my spending pattern. But the thing is that, I don't really have a spending pattern. Analyze my spending pattern, okay? And if I hit enter, which is a post, not a get. So if I hit enter, let's see what AI does for us. Let's see what AI can come up for us. It says, sure, I would be happy to help analyze your spending pattern. Could you please provide me with details such as your recent transactions, monthly expenses? So you can see now, I already know that I don't have some. Now it is when day 8, we actually did the transaction form and blah, 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 blah. We enter expenses. So with that, AI can help us. So we are now going to give AI our spending history, our transaction history. So you can now use it to It says AI is asking me for some details from some data so that you can use it to analyze it. You can see this is working amazingly. So congratulations if you've gotten here. Okay, so these are common prompts. All right. So if you're serious about building real AI fintech applications, and not just that, if you're serious about building applications that employers, companies that are hiring can be can that can intrigue them, that can make them wow, you need this portfolio project that we'll be building. You need the mentorship class. You need the crash courses on Express.js, Node.js, TypeScript, JavaScript, Tailwind CSS, React, Next.js, Chat, and OpenAI, Git, and GitHub, Socket.io. You need all of this. Okay, and you can get it in 6 months. And we are also going to be building, apart from this AI fintech, we'll build what's it called again? AI-powered e-commerce and escrow system. We would also build AI-powered real estate system, a software that manages real estate. We'll also build AI-powered logistics, errand and logistics system. Okay, you can see what you're going to get. Like I said, between now and 14, just 5 days to go, you can get it for 100K. But after 14, it's 200K for 6 months. And then in the next cohort, I don't think I will take up to 10 students in the next cohort. I'm not going to do that. Okay. So fight for your place. If you really, let me ask you a question. Okay. Let me ask you a question. Let's assume you spend 200,000 naira for this mentorship and you acquire all these skills. Of course, if you acquire all these skills, get these crash courses, understand them, build these portfolio projects, you're definitely getting a job. I did not put water in my mouth while I'm saying it. I'm very sure of what I'm saying. Now, if you get a job, 300,000, 400,000, even if it's 200,000 naira. So if you use 200,000 naira for your business to start for your startup capital, and in a year you were able to make 3 million naira, is it not a good business? Why are you shooting yourself in the foot? Why are you cheating yourself? You need if you're not buying from me, no problem. If you're not enrolled into my mentorship, no problem. Go and enroll into another person's mentorship. But make sure that that person can teach you. All right. Follow who no road. Follow who no road. So if you enjoyed this video, like the video, subscribe if not subscribed, turn on notification, and comment AI FinTech if you're following this series. And I will see you in the 10 where we'll take this project even further. So we'll be building the front-end interface where we'll now be chatting with AI, and we'll be using Socket.io to get real-time messages from our database. So thank you very much, and I will see you in the next class.